Hello, welcome back to the Bald Book Geek. My name is Will. This is a video that's been sitting on my shelf and in my brain for about a week, but I felt like I needed to talk about it because it's just wrong what's going on. I think it's absolute tripe, and Goodreads are doing nothing as always. Anyone who knows me knows I have a weird relationship with Goodreads. I absolutely hate the website. It's partly because of its user demographic being very young. You do end up with this weird drama reaction cesspool of SJW-ness that just gets really annoying sometimes. Like, there is two sides to this. Stop playing it. Also, your ability to rate books before they're out. If you don't like... I've seen it many times. Oh, I don't like this writer. I didn't like their last book. 1 star. Or, oh, this book is by a writer I really love. It's going to be totes amazing. Here's 5 stars and it's not even... And the book's not even out for another 2 years. You know, I see that a lot, and I do disagree with it. And people rating books they haven't read. Hello, the blood air drama. You know, like, if you've not read a book, don't have a bloody opinion on it. Is it too difficult for you people to learn that? If you haven't read something, shut the fuck up. So Patrick S. Tomlinson is a science fiction writer. He is being trolled by a group that don't like him. And I'm not going to go into the whole reason why, because they're completely and utterly in the wrong, and there's nothing to defend on their part. So these people are making fake accounts, posting fake reviews, cloning profiles of friends of his, and even they've spoken out about it, and doxed him, put his private information on public forums. This is why I ended up... It gets to me, because I've had some personal shit on Goodreads, and it just drives me insane. So about 2 years ago, I had someone make a cloned account of mine using an old Twitter picture of mine, and they caused some trouble. This person happened to be my troll at the time. You know who you are. Annoying little shit. And it took a letter from my solicitor to get rid of this account, because Goodreads wouldn't do anything. Literally, they wouldn't do a thing, and they said, we're looking into it. 10 weeks later, this person is still undercutting and rating the same books I'm rating, and messaging people I know. On the other side of that, there was some other drama at the start that last year, 2019, well, I say start of last year when I'm filming this, it's a really complicated timeline with this video. The end of December into start of 2019, a lot of crap went down, and I ended up forced to delete my account because I was done with it. I was done with Goodreads. I was like, just go away. Just stop. I don't care anymore. I restarted my Goodreads account, a new one from scratch, and I have a bot run it. Goodreads will not fix its problems. Like, the rating system is broken as hell. Like I said at the start of this, don't rate books that you haven't read, just because you're hyped or you hate the writer. They have if you report something, they won't do anything about it, and you won't get any feedback. And also, the website is awful and vile and horrible to use anyway. It's like MySpace from 2006. But Goodreads is also very in bed with Amazon, which I don't like either. You know, eggs in one basket, it's not my thing. But what's happening to this poor writer is, and we've seen this, writer pylons, people trolling writers. This is not a unique case, and yet Goodreads history repeats itself again, over and over and over and over and over. Like, Goodreads, fix your shit now. Stop this from happening from the ground up. Stop it from... Deal with the problem rather than punish the people that are in the right. You know, it's just... They refuse to deal with it. They refuse to deal with their own problems, their own crap, and they refuse to make it a nice community. Goodreads is a toxic mess. The community, although I will say there are some great people on Goodreads, there is a very small, very vocal minority of people that have, like, private chats on other sites that pick which books and writers to attack. And when you've got that kind of drama, yet they won't go after a writer who is a known abuser because the writer is a trans writer, and they don't want to alienate any more trans writers. You're kind of hypocritical here. But I mean, a lot of shady behaviour on Goodreads, a lot of paid reviews. There are whole things where you can literally buy 5-star reviews on Goodreads and Amazon. And they're not doing anything. They're not fixing it. You know, I think what's happening to this poor writer is just a debacle. I feel absolutely sorry for him because he's being attacked. He's being fundamentally attacked by people who are out there for blood because they don't like his politics. I may not necessarily agree with someone. I may not agree with someone's opinion, but I'm not going to go after their politics. I'm not going to attack them because they have a different opinion to me. It's very simple, but they are spreading a lot of crap. There's whole Reddit things that are shocking. And again, Reddit's like a whole nother toxic hellhole. Goodreads, fix this. Sort your problems out. Clean out the trash, deal with it. Rather than doing what I had to do, which involved a letter from a solicitor. And to Americans, a solicitor is a lawyer. You had to. It was at the point where it wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, that's my Goodreads rant. I apologise for this one. I don't normally do ranty things, but I felt like it. I was just this has just got under my skin because it hit very close to home. So, Goodreads, balls in your court. Are you going to be useless twats as always?